2 more minutes and we'll get started. And if you have any questions, please place those in the chat box. And we'll get to those questions as quickly as I'm able. Till all right, we'll go ahead and get things started here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time today. We appreciate the opportunity to connect with you. My name is Josh Hordequin, Senior Director of Sales for the Americas. My team consists of Julie Owens, based in New York City, Lita Marino, based in Southern Florida, Vanessa Johnson in Texas, and Dominic Laddett is our rep based in Brazil for the South American market. Since I have a captive audience, I would like to highlight the webinar series we have scheduled for the next several weeks. Our goal here was to bring you up-to-date information from our properties in a focused manner. We began this series with our domestic properties and options and have added additional webinars to cover exciting international destinations. If you would like to be added to our webinar mailing list, please send me an email for that request. And so you have any suggestions for a topic, or if there's a particular region of the world you're most interested in, I would love your feedback. Please send me an email. For those of you that are not familiar, we have launched this webinar series and are adding additional webinars on an as-need basis. For those that are not familiar, our GDS chain code is LX. And if not already doing so, I would like to encourage you to utilize our VIP desk. This team is spread across the globe, speaking over 9 different languages collectively. They can obtain quotes, make reservations, handle VIP requests, and so much more. Additionally, some of you have pointed out that our travel agent portal is down. That is correct. We're updating the portal currently and hope to have this back up in the coming weeks. Before we begin, if not presenting, I would ask you all to mute your phones so there's no background noise. Agents, again, if you have any questions for myself or the SLH hoteliers, please type those into the chat box. I will ensure each question is answered before the end of the webinar. Also, I would like you to note your time is extremely valuable to me. And as such, each presenter has been given an opportunity to practice before today's webinar. In the unlikely event there's a technical difficulty, a follow-up will be sent for any missed portions of information. And most importantly, I'll make sure we just keep moving things along. And with that, I am pleased to introduce you to our 9th webinar, Distinctively Europe. And quick plug, if you enjoyed today's call, please join us tomorrow or next week on Tuesday for Central Latin America, featuring 3 fantastic SLH properties. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Jeroen with Hotel Ranga. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
I'm all good. Okay. Hello, how is everyone doing? My name is Eirún. I'm the marketing manager at Hotel Rangá in south of Iceland. I would like to start with a short video. I hope you like it. See, there you go. There you go. So where are we? We are in south of Iceland, about 1 hour from Reykjavik, the capital city, 2 hours drive from the airport. It takes about 3 to 5 hours to fly here from Europe and 5 to 7 from North America. So we are quite closer than a lot of people think. As you might have seen in the video, our suites are quite special. They are designed and themed after the 7 continents. So we like to say that our guests can come and stay with us for 7 nights and explore the world, travel around the world in 7 days. We do also have standard rooms and deluxe rooms, which are very comfortable for the travelers to come and relax in and unwind after a day filled with adventures. Gourmet restaurant on site. The chefs do a very good job. It overlooks one of Iceland's finest salmon river. We use mainly local ingredients as much as we can. Weddings and romantic getaways are quite popular, especially for the very nice backdrop for wedding photos. Like you can see our Blue Boots brides there by Skógafoss waterfall, which is 40 minutes drive from us. It's quite easy self-drive options for couples, so they can pick up a car at the airport, drive here, and we can point them in the right directions where to go. Northern Lights, our trademark, as you could see in the video as well, they are visible from September to March, and we do have a system in place that we let all our guests know if the Northern Lights appear, even if they're having dinner or they're asleep. There's a wake up button on the phone that will wake everyone up, so you shouldn't miss them. Stargazing observatory on site, so if there's clear sky and no Northern Lights, the guests can go and enjoy the stars and the constellation with our star expert. South Iceland natural wonders. Well, being in South Iceland, we are quite lucky that there's beautiful places all around us. So it's the perfect place for travelers looking to go off the grid and explore Iceland's natural beauty. And we can point our guests in the right direction where they can go and where they can drive. So if you want to be all alone in the beautiful nature, we can help you out. Activities and adventure. There's a lot of activities around us. So there's horseback riding, snowmobiling, ATV, buggy, soup jeeps. And we work with a lot of local companies. So we can help tailor make activities for what the guests what they would like to do. And this is all within an hour's drive from us. Right, COVID-19, what are we doing after that? It's been a very tough time for everyone. Lucky here in Iceland, the Icelandic government has the safety measures have been quite hard that they took in place, so we've nearly eliminated the COVID-19. This morning there was only 2 active cases left in the country, so that's why we are opening up the borders on 15th of June, which we are quite excited about. Here at Hotel Rangá, our first responsibility and top priority is the safety of our guests and well-being, and as well as the team. So we do thorough cleaning and sanitizing protocols are being used. We have sanitizers available everywhere for guests in every open space at the hotel. The guests can contact us ahead of time and let us know how much contact they would like to have with our staff, and we can help accommodate that. And you can have a look at more detailed wellness measures on our webpage. Thank you so much for your time. If you would like to come with us on adventures, we do update our Instagram regularly. For example, every Wednesday we go and visit a waterfall in our area. So everyone stay safe and well, and hopefully this will all be over in a few months' time. Thank you so much for your time.
You're in. What is the ideal length of stay for your property?
Out 2 to 5, 6 nights. So at 3 nights is the most common. So 2 to 3 nights is the most common.
Okay. And do you work with a DSM?
Yes, we do work with a lot of them. Yes.
Okay. Is there anyone in particular that they should know or that you work with?
Iceland Encounter, PTI, Nordic Visitor is a good one. Iceland Encounter definitely in the American market. They're quite big in the American market. But yeah, our 50% comes through DMS in our property. So yeah, we do work with them.
Is there a low season?
Low season mainly April, May. Up until COVID, of course, but normally we're quite busy in the summers. Well, it's summer night now, sitting in Icelandic suite. But yeah, April, May is normally the low season. But apart from that, because we have the Northern Lights in the winter time.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Thank you so much. If you wouldn't mind muting yourself, and Isabel, how are you? If you'll just unmute yourself. I've got you there. You've got it.
Okay.
All right, Isabel, just share your screen for us.
Okay, is that okay?
We're not sharing the screen just yet.
It's okay?
We can hear you. We can hear and see you. We just need to have you share your screen.
Okay, okay, okay. I do that again. Here we go.
This is, now I'm not going to say this as elegantly as you, but Chateau Le Cagnard is how I would say it from a southern accent. So can you give the group here the name of the hotel correctly?
Chateau Le Cagnard. So Le Cagnard is a French dialect from the 19th century. From the 19th century in south of France. So it's a typical Provençal language, actually.
Beautiful. And you can begin.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm very delighted to be here today or this evening with all of you. So let's have a trip to south of France and Chateau Le Cagnard, overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. A little bit about the location, very strategic location in between Nice and the Nice airport, as you can see. Saint-Paul-de-Vence is not that far, 6 kilometers away from Chateau Le Cagnard. And on the other side, Antibes. So as you can see, we are really ideally located in between Nice, the beaches, Saint-Paul-de-Vence and Antibes. The location is really stunning because we are merged in the heart of a village, which is a medieval village, typically Provençal as well, with all this color and flowers. So it's very picturesque place to visit, like Saint-Paul-de-Vence, Ace Village. It's really more or less the same kind of village. So this is the hotel, member of SLH in 2015. Completely renovated in 2012 by the new owner from Sweden. And the properties overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. So as you can see on the left, the rooms and the restaurant. It's very cozy, warm atmosphere with 30 rooms, with a huge guard room from the 13th century, because actually one part of the property was built in that period. So there is really a long history behind the Chateau Le Cagnard. And the picture you see in front of you, the shape is really original from the medieval age. And the painting was created by a famous painter in the 20th century. Accommodation, 30 rooms completely renovated, completely refurbished. Each room is associated to a famous painter, because L'Eau de Cagne village is considered as the Montmartre de la Côte d'Azur. Actually, we can visit the Renoir Museum 2 kilometers away from here. So each room is paying a tribute to a painter who used to live in the village or used to paint the village. So this is, for example, the Suite Renoir with a reproduction of one of his paintings. Picasso Suite with one of his, if not a real painting, unfortunately. So it's really cozy, refined, and brand new rooms facing the sea. And the bistronomic restaurant, which is very unique because of a rooftop overlooking the sky. We can open up the rooftop to reveal the sky. So it's very fantastic place with a huge terrace facing the sea. And many events, weddings, it's really a romantic place as well. And regarding the rates, well, now it goes from $200 to almost $800. There are many offers through SLH GDS as well. We have a promotion actually running, and we are opening the first week of July. All around the hotel, as mentioned before, Renoir Museum, absolutely to visit. His private house for 12 years before he died. The village, as mentioned before, with the Grimaldi castle from the 14th century. And the very stunning games is a square ball games, if you want to try. It's quite funny, traditional game that we are playing in this medieval village. And all around from here, Fondation Mag Museum, Polygon Shopping Center, Saint-Paul-de-Vence. So there are many cultural interests all around the property and the village. So we're opening soon, beginning of July. Everything is set up. We're working with a private company recognized by the government. and in charge of security and safety regulation in France. So everything is actually, they're following up everything with us regarding the mask and the distance between a guest and the team is 1 meter distance. I mean, we have really a list of regulation to follow, so we think we'll be ready for the opening. And we'll close in the beginning of January for winter annual closing season. Thank you so much. I hope it's a great time. Right time.
Isabel, that was great. There are a couple of questions. I think you answered the first one being, are you a year-round property? So you are seasonal, and you said you close in January?
Yes. And we open mid of March, usually. We close, not for a long time, 2 months and a half only, yes.
Okay. Are there restaurants and bars in the villages for guests that you spoke of?
Yes, actually, just in front of the castle, there's a huge place. There are many restaurants they can try and bar. And in summer, there are many live music concerts. I don't know this year how they will organize. But in summer, there are many good nightlife in the main place of the village as well, which is not far from the hotel. Huh?
And how far are you from the ocean, would you say?
Oh, it's around 6 kilometers from the ocean only.
Okay, great. All right, Isabel, fantastic job. If you could just mute yourself now. And Veronica, if you could go ahead and share your screen, and I will unmute you here. There you are, my dear.
Wonderful. Hello, everyone. Can you
Hear you.
Can you hear me? Perfect. So thank you for joining us today. My name is Veronica Manson, and I'm the sales manager at Hotel de Whitmore. So why?
Let me have you share your content.
My?
Yeah, just share your screen like you did before.
You can't see me anymore?
Okay, no, I can't see your presentation yet.
Okay.
Remember, share your content.
Right, let's see. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, perfection.
Right. So why travel to Barcelona? Let's head over and find out. It is one of the most visited cities in Europe. Can you think of a more beautiful city that can offer as many attractive features? You have gastronomy, history, architecture, dance, music, beaches, mountains, fashion, nightlife. You really have it all. And there is no better place from where to discover this amazing city than from the Gothic Quarter, the place of birth of Barcelona. This is where the Whitmore is located, just in the heart of the city and walking distance from the main attractions. You have the Ciudadela Park, you have the Picasso Museum, Barcelonetta's beach, the aquarium, as well as the unusual as well, like painting workshops, leather artisan shops, cooking classics, bike tours. Well, we have a little bit of everything in the city, to be honest. Welcome to the Whitmore. This is a new property for SLH. We just joined in December, actually. And this might be one of the most romantic spots in the entire Barcelona at the moment. And we do offer truly unique experiences. From the moment you arrive with your private transfer, you are greeted with a welcome cocktail, welcome signature cocktail. And this is to start to experience the true soul of the Whitmore. In the evening, you'll be back for more at the hand of Eduardo, our barman, and he will take you through all the flavors, aromas, and sensations of the mixology world. And this is in a unique setting as well, where bookcases line the walls, a cozy fireplace as well, where you can listen to nice music and in a very intimate and seductive ambience. And this is a place as well to escape a little bit the hustle and bustle of the city. Each of the rooms offer quietness, commodity, and the most amazing double-decker beds. And they're very inviting and warm, and they all face a leafy, attractive vertical garden. And this is the tallest vertical garden in Barcelona with more than 3,000 plants. Lucky enough, they will be able to see our gardeners hanging from the top of the building. This is really a true experience watching them work on this breathing, colorful work of art. A cool aspect of the rooms is that they're actually soundproof, both windows and so after returning from their evening stroll, they can keep their night going. We have a beautiful maxi bar with already bottled cocktails and drinks for them. And each of the rooms offers special details and luxury amenities as well. This, as you can see, is our witty restaurant. This is led by Chef Alain Guillard, who is a recognized chef with 2 gastronomical cultures, French and Catalan. We will delight you using fresh produce from the market and walk you through a unique culinary experience. Oh, we also have a 360 rooftop terrace with 2 floors. And this is the perfect place in summer where to have a drink, sip on a cocktail, have a little swim in our pool. We would like to inform you that with the new reality that we are facing, we are tirelessly working with Cristal International Standards to implement strict safety protocols, both for our staff and for our guests, always taking care of our values, which are exclusivity, trust, personalized service, and security. We have adjusted our cancellation policies as well for cancellations up to 48 hours prior to arrival. We have special welcome kits in mind for our guests, so they have all their needs just when they arrive at the hotel, like sanitizers and masks, everything like this. During the stay, they'll be faced with several options as well. They can have breakfast in their own room, in their privacy of their room, or they can go to the restaurant area under special capacity measures. They will have access to Press Reader, which is an online platform where they can read their favorite magazines and newspapers directly from their own devices. We are happy to confirm that we're offering 15% commission and fed breakfast included for all our guests until the 31st of January 2021. And this is because we really do appreciate your business. Now I'm going to leave you with a homemade video made from one of our guests during their stay. You can experience a little bit what they experience when they are staying with us. Thank you for your attention.
Well done, Veronica. Thank you so much. A question did pop up. Do the taxis have access to drop off in front of the property?
So we are just in a conjunction of 2 streets. So we're in a little small street. So they will leave the guest up just a few steps from our main entrance. Very, very close.
And your hotel is adults only, correct?
That is true. 18 and above.
18 and above. Fantastic. Any other last minute questions? All right. So Veronica, if you would just mute yourself.
Okay.
And I think we need an Italian in here. What do you say? I think we just happen to have one. Andrea, to share your screen, sir.
Absolutely. Ciao a tutti, and happy to be back, despite not in person yet, but hopefully that will. Can you see me?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So welcome back to Rome, everyone. Since we just celebrated the reopening of the Colosseum and the Vatican museums and all the major sites in Rome, let's say we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's time to show you what Villa Spalletti is all about. Starting with the location, which, like in every major art city, is fundamental to take the most out of your experience. And we are right here. We are the most centrally located hotel in the entire city of Rome. We are the neighbors of the president, exactly 200 meters away from the Trevi Fountain, which from now on will be at a closed number. So not more than 400 people will be able to visit it daily. And at 10 minutes walk from both the Spanish Steps on one side and the Colosseum on the other. The Colosseum, like the other sites, will be at a closed number, so maximum 1,500 people will be allowed inside in a day, compared to the 30,000 until February. So that will be a huge change in the experiences your guests will be able to live in the Eternal City, even though they probably visited several times. They will never see it as beautiful as it is now. And this is Villa Spalletti. Villa Spalletti, as some of you might know, and my name gives it away very easily, it's my family's house. It was built in 1901, and since 2006, it's our client's house. So whenever you walk up to the door, you ring the bell, like if you were visiting a friend or a relative somewhere, my team will open the door, and this will become your world. The villa has only 17 rooms and suites, but we also have 35,000 square feet of space, which in the post-coronavirus travel world is a huge plus, especially because the entire hotel is not open to the public and is only available to our in-house guests. Everything in the house has been left as it was, starting from the French tapestries and the Rubens painting, all the way to the original wooden floors, furnitures from 1901. There's our bar that is complimentary and self-service for all of our guests, no matter what rate or what room they're staying in. All they have to do is take the bottle, pour how much they want, and go roam around the property, enjoying all the private space that they will have at their own disposal, from the library to the dining room and the gardens. The gardens will definitely be a huge added value when we reopen, and we're planning to do so on the 25th of July. We're training all our staff for all the COVID-19 precautions, following the national and international protocols. So we'll be up to speed and very ready to welcome back everyone. But something like this in Rome, you can only find at Villa Spalletti. It's your completely private and secret garden, 200 meters from the Trevi Fountain, that might immediately transfer you from the center of the Eternal City to somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the Chianti region, where you're about to sip your bottle of red wine, walking down from one of your rooms. As I said, the villa has 17 rooms, 12 are in the main building, and they all have this kind of style. So we're very classic, but very sober and very fresh. The rooms will start at 250 square feet to 1,000 square feet. They almost all interconnect, so for families, we have no issues. And the great thing is that all the floors are 15 feet high, and the windows are almost floor to ceiling. So basically, you have a 250 square feet room that looks way bigger than that. All the rooms will have a comfy, spacious travertino marble bathroom with the double sink, the bathtub, and the separate shower. And if you don't really want to be in the suite, in the villa, but you want your own space and even more privacy, then you have our 2 garden suites at your disposal. Fully equipped apartments, as you can see, with a private kitchen, private terrace, 2 bathrooms each, and 1 and 2 bedrooms. Perfect for families, couples, or people, again, who want to be by themselves. Kitchen lovers who want to challenge themselves in cooking Roman food, or simply taking a cooking class. Instead of going where other people are, why not have the chef walk into your suite and cook for you right there? And then all you have to do is step out on your terrace, pop that bottle of wine open from our winery or many other amazing wineries all over Italy, and enjoy it. It's your home in Rome as long as you're staying with us. And to make it even more comfortable, we gave up our kitchens and turned them into this. So in the basement of the villa, we used to have 5,000 square feet of kitchens and storage rooms, which are now your private wellness center, as we have never been open to the public and never will. So once again, you can feel safe and relaxed whenever you're in here, enjoying your private sauna, 350 square feet, your private Turkish bath, your 24/7 gym, 4 treatment rooms, and a full-on relaxing room with complimentary tea and herbal infusion facilities. And if that's not enough still, then you can walk up, take the elevator up to the rooftop, take your bathrobe off and just jump into one of the hot tubs. And if you, once again, don't like sharing too much, there you go. Book this in exclusive use and you're set for the day. Had enough of walking around, visiting, shopping, or eating? We'll bring the Prosecco and the soft drinks. You do the rest. And last but not least, the rooftop bar. Same concept as downstairs, complimentary, and fully self-service. Villa Spalletti is not your hotel, it's your home in Rome. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. All right, agents, this is your last chance to ask some questions for my hoteliers here. And with that, I think you all have done a fantastic job today. Really appreciate it. I did get one question for Andrea. When do you expect U.S. tourists to return?
So my hope is very soon. Apparently they're talking mid-July. This obviously, if nothing else happens, but that's the date we've been given, and that's what also a lot of airlines, apart I think from American Airlines, that you can still fly via Madrid or London and still get to Rome. So yesterday was our first day of reopening Fiumicino. We had 10,000 passengers land in Rome, and we had 15,000 today. So people are coming back to Italy, and we couldn't wait for this.
Awesome. And just real quick, the rooftop, the bar, that's new, correct?
Yeah, the bar and the rooftop has been redone 4 years ago.
Awesome, great. Everybody's making some great comments about the presentation today, so I appreciate that. Agents, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to email myself. Oh, wait, one more other question, Andrea. Villa included with the chef.
So we can do that as a package. Obviously, there will be an additional fee on the room, but we can include it in the package it up for you. We have a full-on F&B service from 7 to 11 at night. We do breakfast. Obviously, you saw, unfortunately, what is an old picture of when we could do buffets. But all that you've seen there, from the homemade cakes to the homemade breads and all the organic jams and honeys, are all available a la carte or directly in your room. Room service is always available from, again, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Awesome. And air conditioning, Andrea?
Air conditioning is all in every single room. We don't have it in the common areas, but with 2.5 meter thick walls, you'll never have more than 75 to 80 Fahrenheit.
Great, great. Do guests have an option to dine in at the villa?
Yeah, it's always available, and also the restaurant, like everything else, is exclusive to guests, so they won't be afraid of having 50 other people sitting down with them. It's their private garden, it's their private dining room.
Fantastic. All right. Well, hoteliers, I really appreciate you taking the time to present to the agents today. Agents, I will be sending the hotels a follow-up with all of your email addresses. If you have any questions, again, for my hoteliers, please email me directly. And I thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you, Josh, for putting it together. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in Rome.